that the North Pole is actually not a country, it's not bounded by any country, it's actually a geographic area, correct? How many of you know about that? So, but for me, I think a lot of it is a state of mind. Just the idea of, I'm a tropical fish, as I'm sure most of you are, and the idea of being in the cold. I was just telling my good friend, Rochelle and Joyette, how being in the cold really scares me. And speaking of Joyette, when I was watching the video, it's not the first time. I've probably reshared this video a few times. I don't know if you know that I think the word heroic is really embedded in who Joyette is. And it's not just because she achieved this amazing feat of the first Filipina to ever conquer the North Pole. Pag-usapan natin si Joyette like she's not here. Did you know that she's actually the eldest daughter of Edjo? Edjo, one of the freedom fighters fought in Ateneo, right? So, second, the first time I ever met Joyette, she was already championing women's fitness and women's health. So I was not surprised at all when our Joyette here conquered FWD 78-degree North Marathon. I mean, she's truly very fearless, and she has done this not just for the country, for the industry, but also for all of us Filipinos. Palakpakan naman po natin si Joyette. Lalo na isang bagsak sa mga Pilipina dyan, right? Now, probably will never, ever, like myself, make it to the North Pole. Now, here to talk about the details of championing the FWD North Pole Marathon is one of my favorite women in the industry, in the insurance industry, who surely has changed the way I look at insurance. None other than our marketing mama for FWD, Rosh.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Hope you had a good lunch. So it's so nice to see our media friends again, and thanks for coming. For the support, yeah. Thank you. So we're almost there. It's already May. Yeah, so every year we are committed to exemplifying strength and rising from adversity for the North Pole, FWD North Pole Marathon. That's also the reason why we set Joyette Hobson in the North Pole. So Joyette is a champion triathlete, but aside from being a triathlete, she's also one of us. She's an FWD financial wealth officer. So it really makes a lot of difference because she understands what FWD is all about, right? So, aside from that,
all of us up with bleed orange.
the bleed orange. So technically, as you well know as well, sometimes there are things that we plan in life, right? But not everything that we all pan out as how we wanted it to be. So I guess before I start my narrative here, what I just wanted to tell you guys is that whatever adversity that comes in life, we always have to go through it, accept the challenge, because that's how the Filipino spirit is actually living within us. So what happened there? Due to geopolitical tensions between Russia and Ukraine, right? So the administration, they were having a discussion about the flight plan to the North Pole. Hence, because the discussion didn't really come into fruition at that point in time, the FWD North Pole Marathon was cancelled for this year. But true to the FWD spirit, we won't just bend down, right? First, all our FWD team they're already there. So the entire delegation of FWD were already there in Svalbard. And we also have the North Pole runners who were already there. So our team in the North Pole, right, in Svalbard at that time, it only took them 3 days. So they organized what was dubbed as the FWD 78-degree North Marathon. So the 78-degree North Marathon is just, mind you guys, it's 1,050 kilometers from the geographic North Pole. So hindi naman siya ganun kalayo. And because of the terrain as well, and also the climate at the time, it's not really that far, I would say, from Joyette will tell you the story, from the North Pole. So we'd like to thank as well our colleagues